beautiful.
The heart of Sambrak.
Jeez. Wow. Okay, he's wasting no time.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Oh, Jesus. Sid Vicious is real, okay. Oh my god, Father's guys. Yes. Fanel Death, welcome in! How's it going? How are you, Fanel? I'm thrilled that you're here. Good time. The show's just kicking off. Wow, and it's so beautifully done. It looks phenomenal. Look at him. Jesus, dude. Oh, he's huge. The music.
That's more like it.
I have the actual goosebumps right now. Oh my god, I have like such chills, guys.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Sid!
Whoa.
I need a freight. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
He still doesn't have control over it?
Not again. Where are you?
Jill. No, Torgal. Please, Torgal. Come on, Jill. It's amazing they still got... Because that's Odin, right? Wow, look how creepy that is. It's cool that Sid still looks like Odin. You know, like, there's whiffs of Odin and... Sid and Odin. Thank you. Okay. Tracy, welcome in. How's it going? Jesus.
Where the hell am I?
This keeps on happening to Clive, dude. Whoa, it's been impaled on something. Very creepy. Very, very creepy.
I've been here before.
It's that same voice.
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
And now it has a weapon. Yeah, that's awful. Oh my god! Embrace your fate. Again, intrigue, I feel like it does such a good job of setting up and paying off like intrigue, you know? And it's nice because at first, when a lot of stuff was happening, I think this is like me just being a chronic overthinker. I was like, is this stuff that other people would recognize? And I'm just out of the loop because this is my first Final Fantasy and everyone's like, no, 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 it's meant to be this way. So it's nice to... It's Ramuh. Oh, sorry, Odin is the king. Ramuh said, thank you. Sorry.
What else could he do?
But you can't blame me for thinking that Cid was Odin. It's giving, you know, old wizened god of thunder. The mistake is easy enough to make. Why? Come on. Why would you have an Odin that doesn't use lightning and then someone that does use lightning, but it's not Odin? Like just then, that was not an intentional parry at all. I can barely see what's going on. Odin lightning. Oh no, Thor is lightning, isn't it? I don't know my fruit. I definitely didn't play the God of War franchise. Tracy, hopefully you're doing well. God, look at it. Jesus. Ah! I love these moments, the cinematic moments. I think it's so well done.
That power isn't yours.
What? Ifrit's awakening? Music change, let's go. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth somewhere to me. Am I a joke to you?
Mine.
Yes, the answer is yes. Music feels quiet though. Is it quiet for anyone else or just me? I love these moments.
Fire.
Okay, embodying Ifrit again. Controls for Ifrit as follows: melee attack, range attack, evade, jump. Ability mastery is shared with Clive. Backdraft. Pressing this after executing a fireball burst, the icon version of Clive's magic burst, to perform a devastating melee finish known as a backdraft. Okay, so this is a shame because I don't use this enough when I'm fighting as Clive, but this looks like it would be awesome. So do triangle after executing... Oh, so I just need to press triangle twice, I think. Use that to sprint over an extended distance. Hold it to lengthen sprint duration. Use this while sprinting to change direction. Okay. The funny thing is, I actually don't think the controls are that difficult, but the fact that they're reiterating them to me like this makes me think it's more difficult than it is. Do you know what I mean? Other abilities. All abilities available whilst embodying Ifrit can be confirmed on the abilities tab of the main menu. Okay. It's weird because you can't lock on. look at it. It's so fucking cool. Okay, so we're fighting Typhon. We don't know we don't know much about Typhon, I think. Unless we're supposed to know more than I'm letting on, I guess? Or I don't know. That was nice. All of it's so good. My only gripe right now, frankly, is that the music seems quiet. Dodging like wildfire. Use this whilst holding that is an effective method to avoid Typhon's wide-scale attacks. Okay. Interesting. Loving the square and new camera lighting aesthetic, all Gucci. Thank you, Twisted. How's it going? How are you doing? How's streams been? Over on the green site. I can't describe it, but they've done epicness, like the feeling of epicness pretty well. Even though right now, I feel like the arena is too big. We look too small in the arena. Does that make sense? I kind of wish the camera was a bit tighter on both of us. Yeah, I wish the camera was tighter on us because we also don't have any objects around us that help ground us for our size. Do you know what I mean? We don't have like mountains in the background or something, buildings where you know, okay, buildings and that is like good proportion to what we are. So we do feel a bit small right now, which is probably my only gripe. Whoa, dude. Oh, fuck. Fair. Duffel, thank you so much. Have a safe travels. Looking forward to seeing you back and hearing all about your travel, where you've been. Be safe. Travel safe, please. Please. Awesome design. I mean, it's so cool. Creepy. Incredibly oh, multiple arms. Multiple arms. Whoa, look. And now show us your true strength. Do we get an upgrade? No. Isn't this quite, oh, come on. Isn't this quite, oh no. Devil May Cry. This kind of like, I was gonna call it more popular music. I don't think that's the way to describe it. What do you call it? Do you know what I'm trying to get at? Not emo Jake Gyllenhaal, dude. The music picked up. Yeah. Oh no. I just realized the gimmick. I just realized. Okay. No. No. Oh god. GDT! Thank you so much. Oh guys, this was going so well until it was going so not well. Savvy, hi! Final Fantasy, some of the industrial technical vibes as well. That's it. That's the best way to describe it. That's exactly what it is. Okay. I think we're getting the hang of it again. Kind of. Dodging for my life in these streets. I really don't want to embarrass myself and have to do it multiple times. They found my weakness. Don't say that. Java whiffs it 3 times. Also Java, come on. It was a hard one to do. You know it. I know it. Don't do the wall again. Just don't do the wall again. Okay, well. Oh! Fool me once, shame on you. You see that? Nailed it, guys. Every damn time. Nope. Oh, come on! That was like my pinky toe was in it. Typhon the transgressor. Ah. Nice. I mean, awesome design. So cool. But why am I so tiny compared to him? Come on, Java, it's just gravity magic. You got this. Everything relates back to Elden Ring. Not the Fall Guys reference. Yes, let's go. I mean, so beautifully done. So beautifully done. See, now here's the thing. I wonder if after we beat this one, we absorb his powers. That's my bet. Because that seems to be like what we've been doing this entire time. Not the Pokemon, dude. Here we go. Oh, gotta collect them all. It's very Pokemon. It is giving Pokemon, isn't it? I could be wrong though. It's just the vibe I get. Cool stuff. Good fight. I like that. It was a good boss fight, right? So good. So good. Lovely. Dan, thank you so much for the 300-bit cheer, you sweetheart. Thank you. Reduces Flames of Rebirth cooldown time by 12 seconds. That's huge. Definitely need to equip that. I 100% need to equip that. Someone help me remember that I need to equip that. Crow, that's the world of Final Fantasy. There you go. GDT, hi. Yeah. Powers? A most suitable vessel. Gosh, we are someone big up is manipulating us like crazy. Like crazy. Like, I don't think we're really a dominant. Like, that person's obviously given us that ability. Do you know what I mean? We're something different. We're some other kind of breed or other.
Enjoy your nap?
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. Alright, the hole.
Is it a hole?
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
I also love that Clive isn't like, hang on, I actually wasn't napping, I was fighting Typhon. Can they not see it? Oh, nope, they can.
Are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... Think again.
See, now, do we think that he was the one pulling the strings all along, or that someone else is talking through him, I wonder? Because it's the same voice, the same distortion. Same tone as well. Doki Doki, welcome in.
One left. That'll do me.
Ever the Brit, cigarette on hand.
Try not to talk.
Is this Sid's theme that's playing? Does anyone know? I feel like it only plays when he's around, but I'm not sure.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life.
I'm gonna cry.
It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point?
Such when the writing's on, it's on, you know what I mean?
So, I made a choice.
No! It's Sid giving us his power.
Don't do this.
Leon, thank you for saying that. Leon, welcome in chat. No way, dude.
It is your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop.
I'm gonna cry.
Please. I can think of none better than you.
No, don't tell me it falls out his mouth. Protecting Joe.
In ashen grip, let ember glow to kindle flames anew.
Imagine you've just lost essentially your best mate and you find out your brother is still alive at the same time. Oh, Jesus. It's a shame that that wasn't the first reveal, you know? That's such a good, like, moment like that. I mean, they're not gonna know. They're not gonna know.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave.
I'm gonna start crying again. Not the Link from
I know
Balenciaga.
you're there. Ultima.
Ultima. Whomst is Ultima?
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this.
Beautiful.
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
I really thought they were about to say come and claim him.
Very
But
well.
that's for Liv only.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
Wow.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone.
So Joshua must know that it wasn't Clive that tried to kill him.
This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
Wow, genius. Wow, look how beautiful.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
I'm gonna get teary, dude. The game is just so gorgeous. Oh, I'm glad he's coming too. You can see Joshua. There we go. Ah, he's holding a feather. Okay. Passes back out, I guess. I love that they've captured the blues and the flames as well, you know.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
Did he just absorb him? The black vomit makes me think like he did. No, dude.
Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
No, no. Look at the shattering, the sound of it. It's beautifully done. Yeah, it's a good thing it evaporates instead of collapses, Red, right? No avalanche, just like a actually fucking gorgeous, glittery, whatever. Lawless trophy urn. My god. And the game is relentless. It doesn't give you any time right now to mourn Cid. And of course, what we knew was going to happen is happening. Wow, I actually forgot that this was part of the plot.
You act
And poor Sid isn't there to protect them. About that.
Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do!
Oh!
Bastard!
Not Gav the nose.
Gab, we've got to go.
Not without this!
What is it? Yeah, Leon, totally. It's
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
it's relentless in a good, honestly, in a really good way. It's an interesting way. It's just like,
That won't be necessary.
oh Jesus, dude. Good thing he wasn't Gav the Eye. Yo, Icy Spectre, welcome in. Fair point. Maybe now he will be. I love some of their responses like this. Oh, and they feel like he's abandoned them. They don't know. I'm gonna start crying again. It makes me so fucking sad, guys. Yeah, Zed. But I think, well, I don't know, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Hugo's Titan, oh, sorry, Hugo's, icon,
The finest silks from the master
I
weavers
think
of
is
Randalar. Come,
much bigger than the others in size.
make a nice gift to your wife.
Sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds.
Chocobo
None of the
steaks!
courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
He is, yeah, okay, okay, yeah, yeah.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives.
But yeah, he's a massive, isn't he?
Fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Palmatives, curatives, restoratives.
Sid looks good in a pulled down hood.
Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road?
To numb the pain of my friend passing, please.
I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices.
I feel like that's now someone's gonna capture her and she's gonna tell her that she saw Jill even though she doesn't know who Jill is, and it's all horrible. 5 years later. Jeez, they don't give, like, they don't rest up, do they?
It's good to see you, Sid. What have we learned?
Oh my god. And he does look a bit older, doesn't he?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town.
He's scarred up his face.
And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way. Kupka's private guard.
Also, guys,
It's
look
a
at
trap. And not a very good one.
the
at
weathering on look at the weathering on Clive's
What does he hope to gain from this?
cloak.
I'll have the
It's a bit
captives
lighter
free
in
before
colour now,
nightfall.
the leather's
You
peeling.
do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all.
He knows.
You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
Okay, he knows.
Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Okay. Oh, his icon is named Titan, isn't it? Yeah, that's true. If he's not the biggest one, we do have a problem. Time flies when you're having fun. I mean, guys, Clive's got to be 33 now. He would be exactly 33 because he was 28, I think, when we did the... I think he was 28 when we just left him. Did I say Sid instead of Clive? Jeez. No bearer's mark, though. He's, like, scarred it off. It's, you can see where it's raised, but the colouring's gone. So I don't know what he did to it.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Clive is looking good.
I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
I miss his face tattoo, though. Oh, the weathering on his leather cape is perfect. It's done so well.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
Tim! The outlaw. Sid's here!
Damn! Wow, I'm gonna cry, dude.
Come on!
Yeah, the 5-year time skip is a bit of a shell shock, but I guess you would logically need that much time to pass for, like...
No! Summon the others!
No,
The bearers.
Safe.
Okay. Debrief quickly before we get into this. One, something that I think Square has done a fantastic job at is the absolute breakneck speed with which they are telling the story. And I don't mean that in the sense of like they're not devoting certain time that needs to be devoted to certain story elements. It's that they keep the story progressing and moving so quickly that it's like you don't have time to really like pause and sit and think. You're just like relentlessly being pulled along in the story, whereas I think a lot of games would, you know, when Cid passes, give you the time and breadth. They would pull you back out of it. You get to process it instead of throwing you from that into the Hideaway story beat, into this story beat that you're now 5 years into the future and you're on the run with Jill and you're looking for Hugo still and you're whatever. It's like, I think in my opinion, it was like a brave decision to make. I don't think it's a decision that a lot of game makers would have made. But I think it serves the story really well because it just continuously keeps you in it and pulls you into it. I think I'm agreed. I'm not so sure that I agree on the 5-year time jump. I don't know if it needed to be 5 years, because what I was going to say was, oh no, maybe they needed the 5 years so that the infamy of Cid passes from person to person, but really that wouldn't have been the case because people are scared of Clive, thinking Clive is Cid because Clive is showing Cid's power, which they would have known about from the old Cid. So I'm not yet sure why the 5 years, but crazy, huh? Crazy, dude, crazy. Imagine how much stuff has happened in between that we'll never get to see. Yeah, wait. Best Clive age easy. Clive looks delicious right now. He looks so good. A lot just happened. I think it feels weird to jump that much, but also it seems realistic. Yeah. I think what I like about them jumping this far ahead, and I promise I'm going to get the game. I'm going to continue playing the game in a second. I just want like a moment to debrief with you guys. I think what I like about it jumping as far ahead as it did is that and this may seem really callous and heartless of me, but I kind of like that you don't have to live through the characters in their like peak mourning of Cid. I feel like that would have been really hard to play through. It's like the characters really freshly mourning the loss of him. Whereas like at this point, yes, they're probably still dealing with grief, but we're not missing that. We're not seeing, you know, the immediate after effect of it. They went with all BBC action drama pace instead of American drama. To be fair, I think time skip does make more sense in a bit. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. That's the truth. The main chunk of the story happens in a span of like weeks to months, always. How do you fit 5 years in between? Yeah. The motivation is rather weak. What happened in those 5 years? Find out in the DLC. Do Final Fantasy games get DLC like that, or? Yeah, Clive has Sid's old IG password. How dare you? Maybe Clive and Jill almost kissed again. Please, I can't bear to be edged by the two of them again like that. It'll make more narrative sense later. Okay, it's not a gimmick. Good analysis. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. Yeah, I can't imagine they did such a big time jump for no reason, and I also don't know what's happening. I also don't even know how I could even appropriately explain what's happening, to be fair. But yeah, you have to believe. To me, the 5-year time jump, I'm not, at this point in time, like, I'm not offended by it. I'm not thinking like, yo, that's so strange. Why would they do that? But at the same time, it would be interesting to know if there's like a real, well, and it seems to be that there seems to be a real like reason for that. Okay. The power of thunder. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Ramuh's essence. Attuning with Ramuh not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new icon abilities such as Thunderstorm, which rains Levin bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Ability details are found in the abilities tab in the main menu. Ramuh's feat. Oh, whoa. Ramuh's iconic feat, Blind Justice, can be used to launch a barrage of ball lightning up to 9 targets. Up to 9 targets determined by locking onto them. The lightning will temporarily remain affixed to a target and can be ignited by striking it. Okay. Wait. Cool. How many points have I got? 12. Pile drive. I've learned that, so it's about upgrading it. I don't want to use any of these yet. I want to see which ones I like before I do it. Okay, cool stuff. Guys, look, jeez. I've got at least another 3. What I wanted to do was to actually go here. Let's remove that. It's Abby! Thank you for the tier 1, 2 months. Woot! Hope you're enjoying this fantastic game. I am absolutely loving it. I think it's fantastic. I think I'm honestly blown away. I didn't... Okay, someone help me remember that after the combat I need to take off the thing. I do not know what I had originally expected from the game, and I think obviously that kind of helped, right, going in with such low expectations. I realize I should probably like continue to use the thunder abilities. They think I'm Clive, Sid, so.
How many are there? Titan sends his regards.
Wow, seems quite powerful. Oh, I see. I see. The Blind Justice is mapped to the circle. Is there anyone else? I don't know. I think it's just them. How do I... Sorry, okay. No, 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 no. No, no, come on. There we go. Collateral Justice. What a great name for it. Okay, cool stuff. See you, JJ. Have a good day at work. Don't forget, you can always refund abilities so you can test out.
This. Let him play with the kitten.
Whoa!
They brought a pet. You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
God, it's so weird.
We'll have to be faster.
Torgal, be safe! That's not what I meant to do. I mucked that up. Again, I wonder if... I'm glad... I hope it's not like this. But I wonder if I could technically get in trouble because they've now seen me use different abilities. And I don't know if the game has always been this way, or if it's kind of new with Final Fantasy 16, but I think the thing that I like is that they do the hard thing that really services the story. I think that Cid, it would have been so easy to keep Cid alive. I think there are many games that would have kept Cid alive because he is such a fan favorite character, and even if they didn't know that this Cid would be a fan favorite character, I think surely they would have some kind of inkling, right? And yet to do it, and I do think it serves the story well, and it obviously pushes the narrative forward in a way that couldn't happen if Cid was still around. I find it very interesting, but I do wonder how it's all going to kind of pan out, huh? I'm not using Cid's abilities that cleanly right now. Republican War Panther. I've just seen what it's called. Okay. Don't feature cat steroids. Yeah, please don't. Final Fantasy is known to have some big twists. Okay, okay. The killing the leader character early on so that the main character can take its place is very standard. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. We learning. Gosh, he does look noticeably older. But then wouldn't you know it? Jill doesn't look that much older. There's a character named Cid, yeah, in multiple of the games. So maybe this is kind of showing how they could be linked in some way.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
This is such a small nitpick, but I hate how tiny the sword is for the sheath that it's currently in. I know the sheath is for the other sword that we'd had, but I kind of wish that this sheath changed with the sword. It just looks so silly, like free floating in such a wide sheath. Now that I've pointed it out, if you've not noticed it, take a look. I like that the colours match though.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you.
Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll
kind
never
of.
forgive us. We're all marked now.
Damn.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we
Apparently
want
not.
is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Okay, we like that. Someone that can take responsibility. Well, it does seem like a rugged individual. Jill looks the same, yeah. Hey, lap dance, how's it going?
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Damn. It's interesting, though, to show like that.
Cid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
It's just that he looks very noticeably different.
If you say so.
We should go.
Botox exists, there you go. Oh, is it red? Ah, I didn't pick that. I hope that's true. That's cool if that's the case. Not the 8-ball prediction. Okay. Back to the Hideaway. God, I don't want to go back to the Hideaway. It's going to be sad. There's no side missions or other... No. No, definitely not. Okay. Is there anything here that we should be reading? Nope, it won't pop it up. Benumir, Central Storm.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
The sword is killing me right now.
Cid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
That's nice that we get to hear him talk about it at least.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy.
Okay.
And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
Are we open? Torgal! Are we openly acknowledging that? Or is that, do you think that's just like his silly little name for us? Do you know what I mean? Hot dog down a hallway type beat. Stop, dude. The characters are implying it. Okay. Home sweet home. Deary me. New items are now available. Okay.
After you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Because like this right now is our real, like our first real proper moment for pause, you know? Interesting. Okay. So, and I'm just here, I'm openly theorizing. I don't want people to either confirm or deny. I'm just like spitting out thoughts. I see here only 3 at a time, right? And I guess you could technically... I expect there to be 6 that you can get. Because as you can see the round circle here, and the mini circles can fit 4 more, I think. Right? And I guess... the only way it would work here would be if you had them here, but then this pop-up box showed up on that side. But then having to cycle through so many icon abilities, I feel like would be so overwhelming. I don't know. Interesting. Let's swap. I came here because I wanted to swap. I want to swap this out, I think, for that. For now. What other ability? What other? Oh, I want to save up for this. Yeah, we're so close to getting that. Let's save up for that. What is that? Jump back and then deliver a punishing counter if the jump evades... Hang on. Jump back, then deliver a punishing counter. If the jump evades an attack, counter potency is increased. Can be used mid-air. Ah. Summon a projectile dispelling wall of liquid flame before launching several deadly shockwaves. Wave force is amplified upon... So I wonder, I probably don't need to equip these, right? And it's so cheap. Why not? They look... I'm hoping it works like how I think it works. Summon a storm and... I mean, why not? We're just going spend happy right now. What's this one? Sure. Okay. Now all of a sudden I can't save up for I wanted to save up because I spent it all. That's why 5 years kind of makes sense. Okay, I'm starting to follow along now. Michael, hello! My man Clive with the most triangle torso in the history of video games. Oh my god. You're right! How dare you say that? If they got together during the 5 years, it would have made sense for sure. Yeah. But then but we didn't get to see that, you know? You've deprived us.
I seen schoolboys swing harder.
Oh, bless. Oh, there you go, Red. Wait, what is Nemesis? What is Nemesis a reference to in the game, though? Like, which Nemesis is it referencing? Yeah, so you can refund things. Yeah. Ignition's one of your favorites. Do I have to equip them, or do they just happen? I feel like they're just the counters that happen when you counter in that icon's when you're using that particular icon. I assume the counter just auto applies, but if I'm wrong, then let me know. I don't think it's an ability that I actually need to equip. It doesn't seem it. Do I want to? Clive's chambers. Where did I just come from? Well, hang on. Maybe I want to explore some of this other stuff really quickly. Yeah, like this. Oh, back up. You basically tip 2 of each and then juice up the ones you like. Yeah, do they really want to say they didn't progress at all in 5 years? Exactly. Yeah. Oh, you have to equip them. I'm displeased. Oh. Okay, no, I'll just carry on with the main story. It seems like wherever I'm trying to get to, I'm blocked off. It is the Nemesis from Resident Evil. That's kind of weird that you can play as Nemesis from Resident Evil in Dead by Daylight. Forgive me, I don't play or watch any Dead by Daylight content. But I thought that Dead by Daylight only had like film and movie characters in it. I'm surprised they let you play as other video game characters. Right? Or is that weird? Is that wrong and weird to say? Is that a stroppy baby drama? Yes, it is. Okay, I acknowledge it. I own it. So, and what? So of it. She tried to kiss him from day one, remember? Well, there was, you know, I think they had made their affection to one another known, I think, at a young age. Or like the possibility of relationship there. You can play as Nick Cage, so who knows. I heard a TikTok of all of his Dead by Daylight voice lines. I thought it was really funny. So Nick Cage. You can learn a bit, yeah, and respend them. I think I might do that. Yeah. I think so. Wow, this is the Nemesis from the... Oh, it's the Nemesis from the movie. Are you saying that as a meme, or is it actually the Nemesis from the movie? Because if it's from the... I feel like that frankly makes more sense. If that's a surprise, wait until you hear about a small indie game called Fortnite. Yeah, but... Yeah, I don't have anything to say to that.
Ah, there you are, Clive.
I tried, though.
Word of your...
I almost tried it.
Arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me.
Kupka.
Not
I think I keep on mispronouncing his name.
Saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Oh, it's probably the old cranky woman. Vivian in the map room. Nope, I take it back. That's not Vivian. That's not who I'm thinking of. Thinking of Hearts for Dead by Daylight. If you're wondering what this new port is behind me, aren't you? I'm all in good time, my furthest friend. All in good time. I love these things. I just want to give it the biggest little cuddle. Do I want to explore about more? It kind of feels like no. But I'm going to anyway. McDonald's should put Grimace in Dead by Daylight, to be honest. Yeah, but this is the thing, right?
Escape from the slave markets.
With all these big corporations. I agree, that shit would be hilarious. It's having a real moment right now, but you would want Grimace to be in Dead by Daylight, like, right now. But McDonald's isn't going to make a decision fast enough, and even if they did, then you've got to take time in to develop it and stuff, and by the time everything's said and done and the ink is dried on the damn thing and it's all finally come to fruition, no one's gonna fucking give a shit about the Grimace stuff, you know? Or maybe not, who knows, what do I know?
I trust I'm not intruding.
Who is this?
Back from your mission? I'm
But
beginning
she
to think
looks
your
like an
habit of surviving
actress.
Cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clyde?
Gosh, she looks
But
like
the real
an
question
actress
is,
or something.
how did we get here?
Okay.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Okay.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves.
Tell
him it was adequate.
Okay, that was a lot to have to learn.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
But so we knew, okay, hang on. We knew about, Sunbreck's plans to initiate a war. So now those, am I correct in thinking those 4 territories are now warring with one another? Sunbreck, Waloed, I keep on mispronouncing that, Dhalmekia, and then one that was like way off on the west coast, this little island on the west coast that was, the name was not spelt like how it's pronounced or whatever that is, right? Yeah, Wendy's would for sure. And I'm not supposed to recognize who Vivian is, right? The drip is off the charts, and I hope to God there is not a test. Yeah, the map is super messy. I'm sorry, you offered all that up and told me after I owe you something. Yeah, ain't no way I'm getting scammed like that. Yes, Vivian is new. Okay. Iron Kingdom is a wild card fighting everyone. So Iron Kingdom is the one on the west coast. That, hang on, can I open the... I don't think it's going to let me pull the map. No. It's kind of annoying because this doesn't like give me a proper view. Yeah. Okay. The twins was the one on the west coast, right? That's where she's from. Check her options again. It helps break it down if you want. Check her options again.
Here for another of my lectures.
Oh, view the state of the realm.
What is it that you wish to learn?
By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings-on in Valencia, revisit any of Ninetales' past lessons, or take a deeper look at relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. Okay. Oh, gee. Oh, interesting. Oh, gosh. Let's select
One must understand one's place in the world.
Here you can view detailed overview of current and past events in relation to Clive's story that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use this to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. I mean, I don't think I've seen games kind of offer something like this. This feels... I don't know. I've not yet seen a game... I've not played a game that offers breakdowns like this. It might be more common. I don't know. This part of the game feels like they cut an entire section out to you. That's interesting, Michael. That's not a bad idea. Like, that's not a wrong idea. I don't think you're off, you know? Okay, Iron Kingdom, Drake's Breath, Iron Crusade over to Drake's Breath, Rosaria March. Is the Blightbread of Rosaria's border? Yes, so this is Rosaria. Rosalith, the fight at Phoenix Gate. So that's where we are right now. But like, this is the thing though. Is the game map, and I guess don't answer. But I wonder if the game map is so large that we would go and visit these other regions.
Very good.
Okay, we're going to have to probably do more talking to her, but I don't think we need to do it just yet. Whom's does Ninetales? I'm assuming Vivian. Yeah, I think that's Vivian's surname. It's Vivian Ninetales. I'm fairly certain is her full name, but... I could be wrong. Now, why is this... Oh, because I have to go through like this. Being in a cutscene have a remind you who all these people are button is such a great idea. It honestly is such a good idea. The only thing that keeps on tripping me up about it is that it feels... Okay, Blacksmith is there. It feels wrong to pause a cutscene, you know? It's like you want to let the... Karen! You want to let the flow of the scene just happen, you know? Bless her.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
I love her accent. I think it's great. Okay, nothing new, nothing new, nothing new, nothing new. Do I maybe I should pay to go upgrade the weapon that I've got? Why not? Why not? Not a game like this, I believe. Yeah, I would hope it's a new standard. That's a lot of work. I hope they do it, because the whole point of the... I mean, we all kind of get this, right? But like, the whole point of a game like this is the story, is the lore, is understanding the characters, is being able to want to keep up and be invested. And it's involved. It's like a pretty involved story. It's nice to be able to, you know...
What do you want?
What? No, reinforce. No, why can't I? No, what? I can't reinforce the sword that I'm using? What? All this stuff is worse than...
That it? Fine.
Unless I'm being an absolute moron, that all looks worse than it was before. JB, Jesus. That's from like hours ago. Tomes are such nice backup though. You can catch up on a bunch of lore all at once. I think it is really well done. Really, really, really well done. Bless him. Harpocrates. Harpocrates. Might want to restock on potions. Let's do that quickly. I don't know if this is... It doesn't seem like I would be put in a position where I'm snowballing, but... Frankly, I actually forget that I need to... I feel like most games, once you...
Is it business?
Like, reset like this, they would reset all of your potions. It's kind of actually... I kind of like that they don't. Frankly. But obviously then it is a bit annoying. I feel like I don't have to normally be in the habit of that.
Find a better price than
I've got enough high potions. I don't use I mean, they're expensive.
No.
Can't be spending all my money like that. Yeah, especially if you leave it alone for like a month. Oh my god, totally. Frankly, there are so few games I like leave for that long and come back to for that exact purpose. But then again, I stream, so it's different.
I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine.
Wow, so he did change his name.
Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On Gods and Men, a heavy leather-bound tome containing the findings of one Anaximander of Canva, a renowned theologian who spent most of his life chronicling Valicia's diverse religious history. Cool.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates, see if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Oh, bless him. He's a cutie.
Not too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Isn't a Moogle the thing that's outside?
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young.
The twins.
The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
Sid has a
That we
daughter.
must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Michael, thank you so much for subscribing, tier 1. Let's
Yeah, I'll be
fucking
back
go. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in, lovely. Wait, sorry, Clive has a daughter, right? But the twins aren't. Are we supposed to think that the twins are Clive's children? Or do we think they're just children of someone else here who then obviously tragically died? I don't think anyone can see the Moogle. No one else can see the Moogle. I thought it was that no one else could talk to the Moogle. Only Sid can see the Moogle. Okay. Sid has a daughter, not Clive. Did I say Clive? I'm sorry. I meant to say Sid. I know Clive doesn't have children. But so Sid has a daughter. But the twins are not meant to be. We're not meant to think the twins are Clive's. No, we're not meant to think the twins are Sid's. Moogles, I think, only show themselves to kids. Oh, okay. Which then obviously makes sense that adults would say, I don't believe in that. Blah, blah, blah.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
What is a
And then you get
Stolas?
some rest.
Okay. Clive is truly a child at
Gav have
heart.
thought worthy of a letter.
That's what it seems it, doesn't it?
What's the whole sweat?
Clive doesn't have children looking to like... Oh, looking like that. You're so disrespectful. You're so naughty. If I could put you on the timeout step without removing your modliness, I would do it in a heartbeat. That's so rude of you. Wesley, welcome in. P. Wesley, rather. How's it going? How are you? Story's fantastic. It's so good. Stolas are owls people send with messages. Okay. Let's talk to Jill before we read the letter.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Thank you. What's all this? Wall of memories. Okay. Oh. I only have the one memory. Oh. Created the day... Oh my god. Wait, guys. Is this the thing that Gav grabbed from the hideaway?
Wow.
Who did that? Adam, thank you for the Owen Wilson. Wow. That is what Gav saved, right? I'm gonna start crying. Dan with the 200-bit cheer. Thank you so much, Dan. Created the day Clive pledges allegiance to Cid. This crystal shard transfixed with the twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. And how easy would it have been to miss this, right? You're not forced to have to interact with this wall whatsoever. You so could have easily gone the whole time and not clicked on it. Oh, it's the owl. I thought that was Torgal for a second. I was going to actually fucking lose my mind. I love the writing in the game. It's so well done. The reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republic's play. Gav with his eye, with the scar on his eye, bless him. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been... The Republican army marches on... The Republican army is the Dalmekian. I think it's like the Republic of Dalmekia. I think they're the Republicans, because I remember the cat's called like Republican like Leopard or some shit like that. Okay, so the Republican army marches onto the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Alright, so men of the Rock are like... I don't know, your elite fighters or something. It makes sense. Dalmekia is like a rocky terrain kingdom. Whatchamacallits is Titan. Hugo is Titan, you know. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Don't know if I understand that last bit.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge.
Randalar.
With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
Okay. Randalar is the capital of the Dalmekian Republic.
This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
Okay.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the Hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. Each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Much better.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well.
Much better animation right now.
Trying to save you from yourself.
Way better animation.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance.
Okay, so they acknowledge it was Joshua.
It would be
okay.
a pity to waste such a precious gift.
That's exactly what she said. What he's saying, though. Also,
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion.
Okay.
I heard him call out to Ultima.
I'm sorry, the mysterious lemon. I read your message. I actually burst out laughing. But same. We'll go together if it happens.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Such good music.
To a world without mother crystals.
Oh, Jill's tepid about it. Okay. First comment mentions steamy sex scene. I know, that's the only way to enter into a stream chat, alright? Kind of. Within reason. Okay, I like Joshua's outfit a lot. It's nice to see him not in that burlap
so
robe.
the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Okay. He's so tall because he's older now.
Master Clive, a
All
moment,
grown
if you-
up.
My apologies, I didn't mean to...
Damn it. Why is he acting like he
Not at all.
like
were
walked
just
in on them
discussing
doing something fucking so naughty?
freely,
I got excited.
Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
They can't be like, okay, but the Gathering Storm. Do you think that they are intimate with one another? I don't think so. I don't know why. There's just something about the way that guy was like, oh, I didn't mean to intrude or whatever. Makes me think that they're not intimate with one another. Yeah, it's a little brother. It's a little brother. The girl is the same girl that's been his companion for this whole time, but I don't remember her name. I assume it's not going to show up now. No, it's not. You thought he died. Well, so we all thought he had died right at the beginning, but then they revealed, and I'm actually really glad it worked out this way. They revealed that he wasn't actually dead quite early on in the story. So it wasn't this whole long, you know, when you finally discover it. Again, in a good way, I think. When I finished what, sorry? Yeah, like they were doing anything. I know. Yeah, I thought exactly. We all got excited thinking that he had interrupted something interesting. Glad he got rid of that little Red Riding Hood gear. Yeah, it was really...
Does that one have blood on it?
It was really annoying. The outfit before. Because also, like, the whole time you're going to wear that? They're so prude about it, he wouldn't want to be the one disturbing them. That's a fair point. It's a very fair point. Okay.
What do we know, Otto? Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power.
I know I've already whinged about this enough.
Turn their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put.
The lip syncing is so out of sync in these cutscene moments versus the other cutscene moments.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn.
It's just annoying because when it's done right, it's done so well, you know. You're like, come on.
As bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Everyone is aware of the sexual tension between Clive and Jill, except Clive and Jill. I just hope that they're not cruel bastards and that they really don't give us the satisfaction of the two of them finally coming together, you know. Can't interrupt the hand touching or long looks. Air dog, welcome in. Jill had the runaway lights on. When you're in Eastpool, it's Clive who doesn't know. You're so right, though. I feel like there have been at least a couple times that Jill's like given the hint. There was that one time where she was like really holding in, like leaning in for a kiss and holding in, and Clive didn't do anything. Bless him. We love him though. Welcome in. How's it going? So nice to see lots of lovely new faces in stream, innit? Find the curse breakers. Oh, it's somewhere else on the map. Yes, it is. But let's do. I noticed we have a side mission here, so let's go do a side mission. Down. I don't know if I can at non-mocap. Oh, if you care about the non-mocap faces anymore. I think, and again, I try not to comment on this stuff for the most part because, like, what do I know? I'm not a game dev. Like, this is not my job. I don't work in it. I don't know how easy or difficult it is to do any of these things, like, whatever. And plus, like, at the end of the day, it's like the smallest thing and it really doesn't make a difference. But it's just, I don't know, particularly annoying or like sticks out so much. I think one, because there are so many games that do it so well these days that when it's, if the standard, the bar is so much higher. And then two, I think it really sucks when there are moments in the game where you go, oh my god, yes, this is beautifully animated, it fits perfectly. And to have the two of them rub up so closely against one another, you're like, and that's just kind of what I feel like. And it would be one thing if like, it'd be one thing if it was a sort of dynamic scene like this, where, you know, in some games you can engage with someone and talk to them, but whilst you're talking to them you can still like move around a little bit or like move the camera around if you want to. In those interactions, like, the camera is locked in and you're locked in that position, so it feels like it's just so much more jarring. No, stop, Alec, don't say it. Makes a difference if it pulls you out of immersion, right? For me, it personally does, but I don't know if I'm just like being anal retentive and obsessive, and like for everyone else that they don't, it's like fine, they don't care. They definitely dropped the ball in the dialogue animations. Witcher 3 was so much better with dialogue animations, and that game is nearly a decade old. Speaking of, I think I will be doing my first playthrough of Witcher 3 after we finish Final Fantasy 16, for any and all interested.
Everything all right? Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts.
Why are they talking about these lemon tarts so much?
Moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Yeah, let's do it.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the dead ones.
What?
Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative.
Get on with it.
And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Okay, cool stuff. One of the things I noticed how they pronounce vowels, like Ifrit is pronounced Ifrit. Ifrit. Why is that? So when I was reading it, or like, because I think people in chat had typed it before, wait, where do I go? Here. Before I'd heard Clive pronounce it. I think I pronounced it Ifrit. But then I didn't know if Ifrit was a English pronunciation that I just have like lost touch with, like a British pronunciation that I've lost touch with. I don't know. It's like the lens flares, it's avoidable. I will never understand why video game, like why they program in lens flare. It never makes sense. On the one hand, it's like a pretty effect and stuff, but it makes no sense. Hold up, ways to bury the lead in today's stream. Witcher 3 hype. I think I'd...
Easier than felling a forest, I said.
Okay. Well, it seems like it's the right thing to do afterwards. I don't know. And I'd mentioned it a little bit. I think I was like, oh, we can take like a vote, whatever. My lord was almost bullying at this point. Yeah, against poor Tet. No. And these fucking lemon tarts. Who knew, man, huh? Ah, no. I have to admit, I hope that you're only ever cycling between 3 of these, because it's kind of annoying having to do more than that. What makes me want to play Witcher 3 next? A lot of people said that I think it's quite similar, in like vibe to this in a way. It's also one of those ones, it's been on the list to play for so long. It's also supposed to be horny, so that should be quite fun. I don't know, it felt like a good segue. Like this was a good segue into it. I don't know. But maybe then will I get fatigued? Is it too much same?
Time to head home.
Could be, might be. That's why it's only an idea, guys. It's only an idea. I bet Imagine if you didn't take this quest and just, sank to the bottom of the lake. It does kind of bum me out, that kind of stuff, huh? Let Tate eat a pinch before he starts on the torts. Ifrit, yeah, Ifrit. I think it depends on who's speaking. It's the Valician accent. But is it Brits in chat? Would you pronounce it Ifrit? Because that actually might be just a Britishism that I just have lost, and I just don't realise it's pronounced like that anymore. One of the things that annoys me is the characters again pronouncing won't with an O sounds like an A, but that's just like a regionalism, right? I thought we were doing 7 next. I don't know. Do we do 7? Do we do Witcher? Do I just leave it to a vote and let chat decide? I've got no idea. And that's the thing. My thoughts and opinions change so much. It changes day to day. I feel like doing one of the two would be fun, like a fun segue. But I don't know if it makes sense to do 7 like right before 7 Pot 2 releases. Amazing handling, thank you. Oh, Ifrit is Arabic. It can be spelt Ifrit. Interesting opinions. Well, what's your opinion? What do you think should be after?
Well, did you find me some wax?
Vote. I want both.
Is one way of putting it.
I don't think you need to choose one or the other. It's just for the time, like which one's next. It's not like we wouldn't have it happen.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse.
Well, how do you know what that smells like?
I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Currently playing my Gear Score 1 himbo.
Has a name.
Who just wears a ton of armor and hits shit with a hammer and Revenant.
Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you,
7's better than 10's better than 7. Giffy says Witcher. I mean, Witcher's one of those ones that we've talked about in stream for ages. Cork and Bulk. It's a fun. Again, they do these names really well. Oh, you meant on Witcher 3. I don't have an opinion on what I play. God, cut out my heart, why don't you? Doesn't the thought of it keep you up at night as you're tossing and turning going, what is she gonna play? How can I sleep not knowing? Let's swap out this one, I think, for what we just got. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Any other side missions about? It doesn't seem it. No. So let's carry on. Oh, you can't get into it. Interesting, Lemons. It just bores you. Do you reckon?
Come on.
Oh, wow. Jesus. Oh my gosh, it's so sad. We've not come back here since the big to-do, you know? I completely forgot about that. No, what I was going to say was, do you reckon that, like, did you do too many side quests in one go? I feel like that's happened to me sometimes when I'm playing a game that's, like, open world like that. I start off, I want to go, oh my god, I want to do all these side missions, and then I get fatigued, and I just don't care anymore by the time I get to the main story stuff.
Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards.
The bastards.
Jid and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good.
Jesus.
Be careful out there, Cid.
You do the same.
Okay. Also, both are long games, so it depends if you want another long game right after, or if you want a short palette cleanser to break it up. You'll figure it out. What would a good palette cleanser be? I wouldn't mind. I would not mind a. Oh, interesting. I wouldn't mind a palate cleanser type thing.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
Yeah, Jesus.
That's a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone.
Sorry, I'm going the wrong way already.
Okay. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Both are awesome RPGs. I haven't played in forever, so Witcher 3 or Final Fantasy VII would be awesome. I think it's like one of those ones again where it's like, I think I would want to play both. It's just about finding like the right time to do it. And the thing is, I've wanted to do Witcher 3 for so long, but it's always kind of like intimidated me about it. It's just knowing that it is such a big game. So I wanted to make sure that I'm picking it up when I can like properly give attention to it, I guess. I think the biggest part had a bunch of side stuff to lead to the main thing, and that's just tiring. I could totally see that. And again, I think it's actually one of the things that I think Final Fantasy did really well. With the demo in particular, and again, to put out a whole demo like that, I think it's great. But it's almost like they don't give you the option to let yourself get caught up on like side mission stuff so that you don't get the fatigue. It's very clear, like, we've got a very distinct, not that other games don't, obviously, but it's like we've got a very distinct story that we want to tell, and we're not gonna let you get in the way of us telling that story. Does that make sense? Witcher 3 is a much, much bigger game than Final Fantasy VII, no contest. Look, keep that in mind.
Up ahead.
Who is this? That's good to know.
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Wasn't she really rude to us?
What happened?
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both.
No, she's not them, sorry.
Rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Jesus. I look like he did a little sad pout for a second.
Is this some sort of twisted joke?
Damn.
There's only
Woo!
ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Welcome in, chat. Woo! Or is it whoa?
Even for the Empire.
Whoa. I think it might be whoa. Welcome in. How's your day or night going? Witcher 3 is probably, yeah, 100 hours. I expect it to be a long one. For sure. For sure. Witcher 7 is around 35 hours. Okay. I didn't want to fight these things, but it's like, it's not letting me just like run away. I'm being called away. Yeah, for me it's probably going to be closer to 50 hours, I would guess. I think where I mainly get into trouble is if I'm doing 2 long playthroughs at one time. I get too much fatigue. More like woo, I guess. Woo? Yeah. Great, thanks. Hope stream's going well. I deserve that. It's going, yeah, it's going really well. I mean, the story for the game is so good. We've just been, yeah, pulled along in the best way possible. Although I guess I've been going on for a while. I didn't realize, yeah, it's 5 hours. It's just so good, though. It's so good. Have you finished playing it? Enjoying it. One energy on him. You're talking about Clive? One energy on Clive?
This one.
Oh, it's such a pretty animation. The thing that's kind of weird, though, right, is that... Whoa. That's well done. I'm so nitpicking. It's like really not important. It's not that big of a deal. But all of these like, because the abilities we're using. Oh no, here we go. Okay. This is now Ifrit's ability wheels, like our main stuff, and then we've got the Phoenix ones. All right. Sorry. I'm backing down. Back on the main road, please. How long is DS1 chat? Good question.
Are we too late?
How long is it?
There might still be someone inside.
Is that what's winning the vote right now? I would assume so, but... Glademan Abbey. Like the lip syncing thing. Yeah, not that I really noticed at all. It doesn't bother me. That's good. Don't let it bother you, because it's just me being silly. Oh, so sad. It's so sad.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
You've got no idea who you're dealing with.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
Wow.
On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Now, it would have been a lot cooler if I didn't use my big ability before that, but alas, here we are. Oh, I really don't like this ability. I think I might remove it. Actually, no, I just probably need to get better at using it. Less than 50 hours if you're not grinding, and I wouldn't want to grind.
This one.
So many games played before Phantom Liberty and Spider-Man. But you're... Are you talking for me? Or for you? Did you play through Cyberpunk, Gaze Raid? Did you finish it? Did you like it? Because I never finished it. Nope, haven't finished it. Gonna wait for the PC release. Oh, since you don't have a PS5. But been enjoying the streams a lot though.
I think so.
I'm glad that you're enjoying streams and watching stuff. I know a lot of people try and avoid, like, they'll try and avoid the games for spoilers and stuff. But sometimes, even I'm struggling. Like, I'm obviously playing through the game right now. I'm struggling to avoid spoilers. I couldn't imagine having to wait however long and avoid spoilers like that. The voice acting in this game is good enough to where the shitty animations aren't deal breaker. True, the voice acting is phenomenal, but devil's advocate-ish. Think about how well Clive had delivered that line. Now imagine if the face had matched the power of the delivery. And it's like moments like that where I start to get really annoyed because I'm like, it's so close.
Found her.
The abbot.
So sad. It's like dusty, it's powdery.
The bearers died protecting him.
Jesus.
Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
It's horrific.
Clive. He's breathing.
His feet are turned, but he's not on his head as well. Oh my gosh.
We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
Oh, I think his whole... Oh, Jesus.
Every last one.
If only that were
so
true.
sad.
Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save
Jeez,
her.
it's so sad.
Tell Mother to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I don't know.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
Unless they just...
In here! We found a survivor!
Oh, Jesus.
Clive?
He's gone.
He's gone.
Bioshock is only 20 hours, even for you. Haha, it's a little scary, but I think it would be a good playthrough. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they don't like the targeting thing. Yeah, it's such a chore when you're surrounded.
To rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate
That is not just a bag of their ash, is it?
On their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
That feels so callous.
Threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the Abbot could escape.
Wow.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump.
That feels so wrong.
If the Abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course.
So sad.
Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Blind Justice is bad, but Judgment Bolt is god tier, so it's all good. Judgment Bolt is the... Hang on. Is that the follow-up to it? No, it's this. Okay, well, I'm going to save up for that and unmap that. No, whatever the hell it is. Can I unmap it? I don't know if I can. As soon as I can. He's OP with the lightning. It doesn't seem it. Am I being... Phantom Liberty is the Cyberpunk DLC, right? Oh, that's good, Ryu. Okay, that's good. It works for you as well, I guess. Finishing Cyberpunk. It was good, ultimately pretty disappointing. DLC should fix a lot of my complaints, though. Ah. Why do you think the DLC... I'm not asking as, like, a challenge. I'm asking because I genuinely don't know. Why do you think that the DLC will fix a lot of the problems that you had? And do I do a replay of it? Jesus. Chris, welcome in. How's it going? How are you? Can I cut through this way? No. They're like pretty certain which ways you need to go. Okay. Let's just stay on the road, you know? The road will probably take us wherever it is we need to go, and I just don't need to bother trying to get there quickly. Like, the quicker way. You enjoy Cyberpunk a lot. Like, definitely one of the best stories you've experienced. Wow, it's only one of the games that made you cry. Okay, no, now I need to go to my right. That's so interesting. So I started to play Cyberpunk when it came out in 2020, and I stopped playing because it was, again, one of those games where what? Ahriman, rank C. Notorious marks. Every now and then Clive may encounter a creature larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. Whilst flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown but also rare materials. It was one of those ones that bothered me because it was kind of buggy, but not in a game-breaking way, but it was enough to be disappointing. And then I just didn't think the story was that compelling. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Welcome in, lovely people. God damn it. Okay, well, at least those are like actually worthwhile difficult. Bruh. That was so sad, dude. What a one shot. Okay. Oh, it's still there. Okay, no, hang on, sorry. Wow, that's a long walk back though, isn't it? I need to go around the other way. I think this is the right way. Hang on. No, now I need to go. Okay, down. And then like this. Yes. Okay.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could trudge through the salt water.
Look sharp.
Yeah, hoover him up, exactly. It feels so wrong. Your PC, I bought PS4 7 remake, PS5 the remake. Yeah, there are lots of good PlayStation exclusives though. If you've not played the God of War franchise, highly recommend. It's so good. Okay, let's place a marker on that. I'm only gonna try and fight this one other time, I guess. I don't think it's. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say I don't think it's that difficult, and yet it's obviously something difficult. I think they are updating some of the systems in the base game. Okay. Apparently Cyberpunk DLC also coming with an update soft reworks enemy AI, amongst other things. That's what preview testers said. They also said devs are keeping quiet about it till closer release. A lot of people don't like the ending, but I feel like they don't like the ending because they want an option that isn't one. Interesting. Oh my god, Black Sheep, don't say that, dude. Flan, yo, welcome in. I would hope for a weak work to enemy AI. Okay, the gameplay felt like Far Cry after all the hype. Looked great, played meh. Alright. Yeah, like others said, there are a lot of quality of life updates and the new ending. So it's a new ending that should be more satisfying than the originals. I actually like the ending I chose, but I see why people weren't crazy about them. Interesting. But the ending, the DLC ending... I'm trying to think of how I want to say what I want to say. It's weird. It's the first time I feel... Oh. But like... No, like, what am I doing? I'm stuck in this. Dodge out, dodge out. Yes, okay. Ah, oh, bollocks. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere a little bit. Nope, I take it back. Nope, dodge, 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 dodge. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, that's not what I meant to do. It's also hard because the thunder ability is so much more different than what you've been using up until this point. That on the map to the circle button, you know what I mean? Where the other ones are like, oh, let me bring enemies towards me. So that also keeps on getting me in trouble, I think. Such great music, forever and always. Amen. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Fuck. That sucks. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that right now. We'll carry on. That sucks. I'm in pain.
Thanks for heeding the call.
Horizon's fantastic. Horizon's such a good game franchise.
And they call themselves our countrymen.
You liked 2077 even at launch. It just felt messy. Not even the game, ignore the game bug messiness. Like, that's obviously messy in its own way. The story just felt really, like, odd and disjointed and ultimately just, for me, not very compelling. But I wonder if the story not being interesting was compounded by the fact that the gameplay was so, like, glitchy for me. No, you know what I mean? Or just, like, not very well done. But a lot of people love it. So many people now have come back to it and love it. You're such a bastard. I'm gonna have to come back and fight that thing. It's a tough mini boss. I was so close though. That's what makes me more annoyed. But I don't want to be distracted.
That must be the bridge.
I really like Aloy. I just wish there are certain things where I go, I don't know. Sometimes I just want to be like, Aloy, like, would you really be doing that right now?
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
Yes, lemons.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so.
We like the banter.
The Imperials.
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Okay. Yes, we love good banter. I'm gonna head off. Good night. I suspect to have a fantastic night's sleep. I wonder if now that she's back with me, hang on, let me collect this. I wonder if Jill will help me fight that thing. And since we're gonna have to travel anyway, it's not like I'm gonna have to redo this like walk of shame back here. So let's give it one more go. Yeah, you're 39, so you brute forced it. Did you play it at launch, JB, or you played it later on?
There's no turning back.
Jill, are you gonna fight? It doesn't seem it. Oh no! Run out, dodge out! Okay. Jill is helping though. Oh, dodge out. Oi, 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 oi. It's a funny looking thing. Are these quite common in other Final Fantasy games? Do you guys know? Like a well-known enemy type, or is this the first time seeing it? Oh no. Okay, good stuff. They are, yeah, okay. They kind of gave that vibe right when you come up to it. I'm like, I think if I had known more about Final Fantasy, I would recognize it. Eddie, thank you so much for the lurker. Hi, welcome in, lovely. Alright, bother. I know you've been lurking. No, dodge out, dodge out, dodge out. Haha. Oh no. Ah, 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 ah. Like we're so close, you know. It's just the one hit. Oh, am I carrying another potion now? No, no, no. I'm in trouble. Dodge out, dodge. No, 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 no. Oh my god! I'm stuck! Oh my days. No, 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 get out, get out, get out! You dummy! Ah! How unfortunate! I just want the clout! Come on! Not too slow. Come on. Surely we have to be close to it. Come on, dude. Jill. Toggle. No, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, thank God. I was like, I'm gonna be so upset. Good shit. Starter drafts. Use your long cooldowns for the other magic types more often. Okay.
You didn't see that coming.
We'll get there. Cool. Okay. Let's remove... Again, it's kind of annoying. I wish that the mark would remove once you've walked past it. That's just me whinging a little bit. It's true, Dan. This guy is very strong. Very, very strong.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Yeah, the thing was so annoying to me. Yeah, I was so ready to be rid of it. I know, I think I need to get rid of it.
No one.
Yo, Swole, welcome in. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad we got rid of it.
Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right.
Basic, thank you so much.
It's unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands.
And a
right
degree,
now,
probably.
I need swords and men to wield them.
Preferably big ones.
If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can't
I'll
stay
be
longer
fine,
if you
love.
wish. No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Okay, good stuff. Basic, thank you so much for the gift of sub to Swalm. Swalm, you're stuck with us. How far into, well, how many hours have you played this game, Swal? I don't know what the appropriate question is to ask to find out how far you are. Okay, this is what I think we're gonna do. I think we will probably pause here for today, because that means in the next stream that we play Final Fantasy, which will be on Tuesday, we can do a side mission and then go on and continue doing main mission stuff.